Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Patrick Lee with Midweek Motivation Live. Today's episode, Midweek Thanksgiving Live. It's Thanksgiving, y'all. I hope you're happy about that. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. This is November 25th, 2020, for the sake of podcast integrity. And I've been toying with you about that for a while. That's all coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Wow, we have over 100 episodes of, almost 100 episodes of Midweek Motivation Live. We've been doing this for quite a while now, and that's all going to podcast. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for tuning in. We see a lot of people already coming in. I hope you're liking the new countdown. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Those of y'all that are already coming in, commenting. Hey, Sal, good to see you. The new countdown and a new intro video we just had produced, and we previewed that last week. I hope everyone likes that. Give me a like, love, share on that. I hope you're doing well today. It's Thanksgiving, man. And a strange season we're in, right? Very strange season. Thanksgiving 2020. I'm in the privacy of my office. Don't have a mask on. I'm everyone has a right to do what they want, but I don't wear a mask online in my own office. I'm kind of a non-masker anyway. I'm growing one though. See, I'm growing a filter here. It's No Shave November. I hope y'all like that. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Only people like me would even notice stuff like that my blinds were not straight. I guess it's okay, right? Here at the office, it's all good. We're not formal here. But see, isn't that much better? The blinds look better now, right? The top of that one blind was not doing well. You can see the reflection of my lights, my ring lights, my other LED lights. You got to make this old face look good. Even in trying to lighten up the gray here, get a little glitter on my beard, make it look like it's Christmas or something, or it's snowing. The only snow right now is in my beard. So yes, this is the downtown office studio. We have lights, camera, action, flat screen. Listen to a lot of music, and we throw a lot of stuff on the screen and watch motivational videos. Sometimes we go back and have to watch Midweek Motivation Live to see how we can improve that for you. But anyway, man, I love you guys. It's been another year. I'm so thankful. Today's post, I do have a question for you. We do have a topic. What happens to you when you find yourself in hot water? That's going to tick across the bottom of the screen. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But we're going to take a minute to share a little gratitude and thankfulness, because it is that time of year, and we do this periodically because it is a habit of success. If you find yourself troubled, fearful, in doubt, down in the dumps, or just all around unhappy, the best way to get out of that is by sharing gratitude and getting back in. To get back in flow, you need to start with thankfulness and gratitude. Some of you know what that means. You need to be in flow in your life, mind, body, and spirit. Getting in flow, when you get out of flow, is when everything starts getting crappy in your life. And when you are flowing, those are the times that you feel like, man, everything's going right for me. I'm vibrating on a higher level. I'm not much into the vibration thing, but I believe in a lot of things. They're all in my mind. They're all Christian principles and spiritual happenings in our lives. So I believe that when things are going well, that is the blessing in my life, that I'm reaping of good seeds that I have sown in the past, things that I have sown into my future. But if you find yourself not being in the right mood, if you find that things aren't going necessarily right for you, the best thing I have found to do is get back to the basics and the very beginning steps, and that is getting my attitude right. Because when I get my attitude right, I get my mind right, my thinking right, the right words start coming out of my mouth, and my heart gets right. When my heart gets right, I start vibrating on a higher level. Things start happening for me. good things start happening for me. People start coming into my life that can help me. And when they help me, then that in turn helps me get on here every week and help you, right? Thank you, Cody. That's funny. Blue Vest Group. Absolutely. We are the Patrick Lee group, and blue is our color on the team. It's my brokerage color, EXP blue. It's sort of a cobalt blue, which has also been my favorite color all of my life. It was the color in my wedding. It's the color in my eyes. And today it's the color in my shirt and my vest and my graphic on my screen, the Blue Vest Group. That's funny, Cody. Love it, man. Love the comments on here. So I'm grateful for people like you, like Cody and Sal, that come and watch every week. Peter, Kim, Christine, a lot of people, Kathy Stasek, a lot of you people that tune in and watch. Elena, from some people from all over the world, Rhonda, Singh from over in India, different people that just come to mind that tune in and watch all the time. Like, comment, share the video. Some of you have won things. Ross, my buddy Ross out in Arizona, you've done things. Excuse me, Colorado. So you come in and you tune in each week. You're looking to get a little bit of motivation to get you through the week, and I appreciate that. That I like that I can share a little what's going on in my life and share that with you, and hopefully that helps motivate you as well. So there are many people that contribute to this. And I'm not turning this into a speech for winning an Academy Award. I just want to drop a note and say, I've got Rick Tankersley, Martha Chrisman at EXP, my broker, state broker, and managing supervisor, who are phenomenal. EXP is a great brokerage to work for. Jay Kinder and Michael Reese, Albie Stasek, all the leadership at the National Association of Expert Advisors that I'm a member of, for helping me to become a better person, learn more about my trade and my craft so I can go out and help other people that have influenced me, great people. Hey, you know it, Jimmy. Can I throw this on the screen? I'm going to throw this on the screen. Dreamy eyes. That's awesome. I have great friends. Good to see you on here, man. I appreciate you guys. So, yes, a lot of those people were very instrumental in helping me in the business. I worked at Keller Williams for years, which is another phenomenal brokerage. Switched to EXP about 3 years ago, and it's been amazing. I'm so thankful for all the people that I partner with. Nikki Gregory for getting me into real estate years ago, and has been a great influence in my life as well. I spent many years with her on the Red Door Group, and recently was seated out and started my team, the Patrick Lee Group. And it's been nothing short of amazing. God is good to me. God is truly good to me. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for you that tune in here each week to visit with me and hear a little bit about what's going on. Let me cancel this. I can't take this call right now. I've told some people that I'm off for this week, but I'm not. I'm never off. I'm always working for you, and that's part of my strategy for success. So I'm grateful and thankful for all of you, and I'll call her right back. But do I have a topic this week other than being super thankful? Yes, I do. It's what happens to you when you find yourself in hot water. And we're going to jump into that. And there's three different things, three different types of people. And I'm going to call them, and I didn't make this up. God didn't give it to me in a dream. I heard it from someone else. Hey, good morning, Levi. Good to see you watching on here too. Enjoyed lunch yesterday. We need to get together more often and do that as well. And I'm always up to share a sandwich and a bowl of soup with somebody, or a salad, or great wings at Cody's, and pizza at Fire Slice. Wonderful. Amarillo is blessed with so many great food establishments. And I do understand that coronavirus and the season that we're in has impacted many of them greatly. And I'm so sorry about that. So I continue to try to go out and do my best to support those that are doing their best to stay open and support the public here in Amarillo and the surrounding area. So always enjoy going to Fire Slice. That's a shameless plug for them. They're great friends, great food, good service, and they're doing their best to continue to serve our great city of Amarillo. we just have new mask mandates in many public places and a lot of things like that. I'm a non-masker. That's okay. You can judge me if you want. I won't judge you. If you wear one, it's okay. It's your right. We're Americans, right? God bless America, the greatest nation in the nation, the greatest country in the world. So you have a right to wear a mask. I don't believe that those in certain places of authority have the right to mandate that we wear one, but then people say, well, you don't trust science. And I'm like, no, I've listened to the science. So I know better. I know better. So it's okay. I make decisions for me. You make decisions for you. And I'll never judge you if you want to make a decision that's different from mine. It just is what it is. So I'm thankful for you and your support. But when we find ourselves in hot water in these different seasons, and one of them is this mask season, the heat starts getting turned up, right? Politically, religiously, a lot of different things happen to us. And there are basically three kinds of people, and I'm going to call them carrots, eggs, and coffee beans. And I did learn this from another great motivational speaker here a while back. Carrots, eggs, and coffee beans. And you're saying, what in the world is Patrick Lee talking about? I said, I know. It's okay. It's okay. What happens to you when you find yourself in hot water? Will you become a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? Carrots, when you put a carrot in hot water, when it starts out, it's hard, right? Carrot's hard. If you've ever eaten a raw carrot, raise your hand, like, love, comment. I love carrots. I grew up eating carrots. I'm not Bugs Bunny, always walking around with a raw carrot, but I love raw carrots, carrot sticks, carrots. I used to have a garden and would pull them right out of the ground, wipe most of the dirt off, just eat them raw. Same with potatoes, cucumbers, green beans, don't care. Carrots start out hard. You put a carrot in hot water, and the only thing that happens to the water is it gets a little dirty, but the carrot gets soft. It softens that carrot up. And there are many people that don't like carrots, don't like cooked carrots especially, and it becomes very unpalatable to some people. But that carrot softens up in hard water. The water basically looks unchanged. It may have a little bit of difference in color after you've boiled carrots, but basically it just softens. All it does is it affects the carrot. It softens the carrot, and the carrot it changes the carrot into something other than what it was when it went in. And now an egg is exactly the opposite. If you take an egg and you put it in boiling water, we do that at Easter every year. We boil eggs. If you're going to make deviled eggs for Thanksgiving tomorrow, or as we call them at our house, angel eggs. We call them angel eggs. I love those, but you put an egg in boiling water and it's very soft and liquidy, but that egg in just a couple of minutes, it gets hard, right? So it does exactly the opposite. The water still looks the same. The egg is the party to that relationship that gets changed, right? The egg becomes hard. It's then you have to peel off that shell and you have a boiled egg, right? Now coffee is something entirely different. When you put coffee beans in the water, in boiling water, the coffee beans don't necessarily get softer. The coffee beans don't get harder. Coffee actually changes the water that you put it in. So the water in that relationship is what's affected by the coffee beans, and the coffee bean changes its environment that it's put into, and it turns that water into something that's very pleasurable to many people that watch this show and many people around the world, as evidenced by the large amount of coffee shops and lines around the coffee shops daily. I'm a coffee drinker, drinking a great cup here, and again in my favorite Panera Bread cup from my buddy Pat Brown. Love that. And there's nothing like a good cup of coffee, right? I'm thankful for a good cup of coffee. So what happens to you when you find yourself in hot water? When the heat gets turned up, if you get dropped into hot water, do you just soften up? Does it cause you to break down and become softer, pliable, and you just go along with everything that's going on? I've seen that happen with many people. when hard times come upon them, even here recently, hard times come upon them, they just soften up, they melt, and they just bend to the will of whatever that other relationship is, whatever that other thing that happens to them, they let that thing happen to them. Then on the other side of that, I have many people that harden up when hot water, they find themselves in hot water, they get obstinate, angry, mad, find themselves lashing out in a very hard way against others. This isn't fair. It's not my fault. Along with a lot of other things that they say, they get very angry. If you're on social media at all, you see what happens to people when they're in trouble. It's never their fault. They're very angry. They're very hard. But my challenge to you this week and this Thanksgiving season is for you to be a coffee bean. You may not like coffee, but you can still act like a coffee bean. When you find yourself in hot water, you need to affect the environment that you find yourself in. You need to change the environment. You need to make it pleasant, enjoyable. It should have a fine aroma after you have been added to that environment, and it should be very pleasant for others. When you put the coffee bean into the hot water and it turns into a hot cup of coffee, oh my goodness, there's nothing like it, right? And many of you change it. You add creamers and flavors and coffee syrups, and many of them, you know, I love going to the coffee line, and I want a half calf tall grande with soy latte with Splenda and just a little bit of honey, and I'm like, oh my goodness, and sprinkles and cinnamon sugar and whatever you want on it. And those are all ways for you to enjoy your coffee, right? Because someone put those coffee beans in that hot water and it becomes coffee. Larry, good to see you, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family also, all the way from Oregon. So that's my challenge to you this week, man. If you find yourself in an attitude that you're down in the dumps, you're not motivated, you feel like life is happening to you. I've told you on here many, many times, life doesn't happen to you. Life happens for you. Everything that happens to you happens for you. It's up to you to determine what you do with that. I choose tomorrow to be in an attitude of thankfulness. I'm going to stay in a season of thankfulness. My family's going to come over. We're going to share. I'm cooking a turkey, man. I'm putting it in the deep fryer because that's what I do. I love deep fried turkey. Inject it with Creole butter. Oh, good Lord. It will make you slap your granny. It's good stuff. So I'm the cook at my house on Thanksgiving, and I'll be cooking tomorrow. It's going to be great, and we're going to enjoy our family, and we're just going to be grateful. Life doesn't happen to me. It happens for me, and I learn to choose to find the blessing in every situation that I find myself in. And if that situation is less than desirable, it's up to me to change that. You know what I mean? It's up to you to change it as well. So that's my challenge to you this week. Don't be a carrot. Don't be an egg. Make yourself a coffee bean. You change the environment that you live in. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This has been Patrick Lee with Midweek Motivation Live. I will be back next week motivating you here on the internet. I hope y'all have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.